Hello, soul family. Welcome to Alchemy Mystic Healing Messages. In this reading, we will be looking into how you can integrate an abundance mindset whenever you start to doubt whether you are enough. Enough for a specific partner, lifestyle, position at work, tax bracket, whatever it may be. The objective of this reading is to help you see where imposter syndrome may be blocking your manifestations. This is a collective message, so it will not be for any specific zodiac sign. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever this message finds you is when you were meant to receive it. Please utilize your discernment and only take the messages that resonate with you. If you are in need of any additional assistance or support on your spiritual healing and or self-improvement journeys, I am also available for distant Reiki Therapy services. If you would like to learn more about Reiki Therapy, how it may benefit you, and details on the services I provide, all of that information can be found on my community tab. If you stick around to the end of the message, I will let you know how you can save 30% on my Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute distant Reiki therapy session. Alright, you guys, let's see what kind of healing messages the universe has for you today. We have 3 that popped out. We're going to see how this works, especially with the limitations on space, but we're going to make it work, right? We have grounded. Let me pop this up for y'all a little bit. No, might as well leave it down, too close. Grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are quote-unquote regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. Ashe. We have the 2 of Cups, Cancer energy. We have the 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Virgo being very much aligned with this grounded energy. I'm even getting like the 8 of Pentacles in my mind's eye. Even the Knight of Pentacles is what I'm getting in my mind's eye. We have the Chariot, also Cancer energy. Cancer being out here twice. We have the King of Wands, Leo energy, and we have the 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Let's see. Yeah, that should work. That should work. Get just enough of everybody. Oop. Alright, so on one hand, we have a beautiful, equally yoked partnership with generational wealth, with family support, right? We have multiple generations here, grandmother, you and your spouse, children, right? So we have 3 generations. We have our dogs, which are representations of loyalty. We have the balance between the emotions and the earth realm with this 2 of Cups supporting this 10 of Pentacles. You guys see eye to eye. You guys can support each other on an emotional level. And what I'm getting is that even though this isn't supposed to necessarily be a relationship message, what I'm getting is that many of us believe that it takes a certain je ne sais quoi to obtain this. And I'm even getting that with the media, whether it's social media or it's the traditional media that we've been raised on, or that tries to raise us to the best of its ability, there has to be quote unquote something special about you in order for you to obtain this type of dynamic. And because many of us don't have this in our environment, because many of us don't have this modeled for us directly in our lives, it's easy for us to be misled as to what is at the root of the situation. This is why I got the 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So the Two of Pentacles says maybe this is your starting point, right? Balancing out your energy, balancing out who you are. And the King of Wands is saying getting control of your energy, being in charge of your energy. The Two of Pentacles is also about discerning or making a decision on where you should put your energy, where you should direct it. Once again, one of my, another reading that I did, I was speaking about watering the grass. The grass grows where you water it. And she does seem to have some grass under her feet. And so with this Two of Pentacles, so it's like, which grass do I water for this long-term success, right? This personal level of fulfillment. What I get sometimes with the Two of Pentacles, or what I've gotten from it recently, is a lifestyle of living beyond our means. We want to step into the energy of this Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, without actually doing the inner work. And as I say inner work, I'm thinking of that Eight of Pentacles that I was getting in my mind's eye, right? Doing the improvement on my life, on my routine, on how I manage my energy, how I manage, right? Because everything needs to be budgeted in order for us to get this stability, in order for us to not necessarily get this stability, for us to grow from a quote unquote stable place to an abundant place. We have to be very intentional about how we choose to move forward. When we have less, we have to be intentional, because God is not going to bless you to have more if you can't manage the less. He is going to give you less to see what you do with it. Are you going to blow it? Or are you going to manage it? Are you going to be grounded with it? Are you going to enjoy your small things? If you can't enjoy and appreciate and show gratitude for the small things, what are you going to do when you get the bigger things? Are you also going to squander it? Right? That Eight of Pentacles, it's Sun in Virgo, and it's aligned with the sixth house. And so it speaks to our routine. And what we practice when we don't have much, Two of Pentacles, is who we become when we get to the Ten of Pentacles, right? I believe the Ten of Pentacles is Mars. I could be wrong. It's Mercury. Why do I keep getting these two mixed up? Nonetheless, so with the King of Wands, we now step into our power. We are now in control. We now lead our own lives. We're not going to remain in this wishy-washy energy where we have to stunt in front for other people, where we have to do what the media tells us to do in order to obtain the lifestyle that we want. We just remain grounded in who we are. We have dignity, we have integrity, and we have courage to move towards the things that we desire. Once we get into control of our energy and we decide where we're going to put our energy in a very intentional manner, right? Where do I spend my time? What kind of work do I apply myself to? Things along those lines. Then we get into this Chariot energy. Chariot is about victory, but it is a victory and this fast forward movement contingent upon us balancing our own internal energies. Once again, bringing me back to the Eight of Pentacles that I saw in my mind's eye, which is about self-mastery, which is about the shadow work. It's about the inner child healing. The Chariot is Cancer energy. Cancer is water energy. It's about our emotions. Are we emotionally balanced? The Two of Pentacles is saying, are we financially balanced? The King of Wands is saying, who has authority over your life? Do you have authority over your life, or do you hand over that authority to someone else? And so a lot of people say you got to fake it till you make it. And when I got to a certain level in my career where I was financially comfortable and those around me based on pay grade or hay grade, however it's phrased, they lived pretty comfortable lives, right? They were able to do pretty decent things, and I was able to do pretty decent things before the money because I'm a budget mind, right? But they were in pretty good positions, and I still recognize that so many people, even for the industry that I was in, they were still faking it. And it was like, but you have arrived, right? I was so confused as to why we were still out here stunting and fronting. And it wasn't even kinfolk, if you understand what I mean, if you could read between the lines. It was other folk. And I was just like, so everybody drinking the Kool-Aid, everybody is influenced by this media illusion? This doesn't make sense. But remain grounded, right? Because the abundance comes from within. That's even what this Two of Cups is giving me, right? It's because you are aligning with your higher vibrational self that you are able to call in this abundance. That cannot be done if you are doing it for the gram. That cannot be done if what motivates your actions in life is rooted in what someone else wants to see and what someone else is willing to validate within you. That has to come from, once again, within you. It can't come from outside of you. And that is where this Chariot balance comes in. Knowing your bright side, right? Because when we do it for the gram, we only want to show what's positive. And because that positivity is affirmed by the people who have chosen to follow us because they too are running from their shadow, we don't do the necessary shadow work that allows us to call in this abundance, this necessary shadow work that allows us to get to our highest vibration. That is a level of self-acceptance. I think there is some sort of statistic out there about, the richest people in America, not the wealthiest, but the richest. The wealthy being like the top 1%. The rich being more like your 250,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000. That is actually a statistic that varies by state in terms of what it means to be quote unquote rich, if I'm not mistaken. It is something that you can Google. Those people, there is some statistic out there that says the majority of those people drive Ford F-150s, not Range Rovers, not Benzes, not BMWs, right? Because they are grounded people. They work with their hands, they work with the land, they spend time with their family, right? They develop these close relationships with individuals. They are not attracting situations based upon what they look like and what they act like on the outside. They are building it from the inside out. And then hiding it because, life is real. People who have it not gonna flaunt it. And we've seen how in media, a lot of people are no longer with us because of how they chose to flaunt. So it's not even a safe manner of living or approaching this 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups lifestyle. And that's something that we need to be mindful of. There's no need to pretend when there's already a destiny for you, calling, waiting for you, once you align with who you are meant to be at a soul level. All right, you guys, that is what I have for you today. If you resonate with this message, were able to obtain any clarity, and found it to be helpful in any other manner, please like, share, subscribe, and feel free to share your story in the comment section. These expressions of gratitude are not only free for you, but they also allow me to develop a deeper connection to your energy. With this deeper connection, I am able to pull messages that are more aligned with your specific situation. I want to thank you guys for being here. And as promised, I have a quick message letting you know how you can save 30% on my Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute distant Reiki therapy session. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste. If you look in the description box below, the very last link is labeled 30% discount link. When you select it, it will take you to the Alchemy Mystic shop where you can purchase my distant Reiki Therapy services. The Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute session will assist you with grounding and protecting your energy. More specifically, it will help to clear energetic residue associated with past traumatic experiences, allowing you to feel less triggered and positioning you to move forward in a more calm, balanced, and empowered state. This service is performed remotely at the date and time that you schedule your appointment. The service can be performed while you are conducting your everyday activities, with the exception of operating a vehicle or any heavy machinery. I look forward to serving you soon.